So never really had any problems.
Good, good, good. All right, man. So you got a lot of features on this tape. I mean, a lot. So who was your favorite? I mean, who stood out the most to you, and who did you have the most fun working with?
The most fun work. The feature that stood out the most to me was T Quill.
Right, right, right.
He's an amazing artist. He's from I forget where he's from. Dang, I gotta look that up. But he's a dope artist. Like fully amazing. I enjoy his music completely. And like I sent him the beat and I was like, just do a verse, fam. I'll come up with a verse and a hook. Just make it your own.
Right.
And he did. He was like, look, I'm on he was on nothing but a G thing. He was like, look, we gonna do a back and forth thing like Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre did. And we gonna call it nothing but a G thing. And I was like, dope. She sent it back and he murdered his verse.
Right,
like the little parts and it sectioned so well. Like I'm so glad I got to collab with him on that because I ain't never did that before and I never thought it was possible to do, but he did it. He also got a tape out called Real Life Music 4 Part 4.
Okay.
It's an amazing tape. If anybody, I suggest anybody to check this tape out because it's great. It's amazing.
Definitely, everybody gotta check that out. So man, who's, like I said, the funnest? Who'd you, besides T Quill, who else did you enjoy working with on this mix?
The second song on the tape featured my brother and my homie with Bloody Low. My brother Casco is my big brother. He's like 20 something.
Right.
And my big brother is not a rapper at all. But sometimes he'll be like, bruh, let me get in. He's not a rapper at all. He does not rap. Never rapped until I came into the picture and started rapping. That's when he first started rapping. This is like his first official song, unless you count that Chirac remix we made a while back. But and he murdered his verse, and we did the Vice City beat, the J-Rock Vice City beat, and that was great. And then Bloody Low got on the track by complete accident because he didn't even know, because we recorded it at my brother's house.
Yeah.
And Bloody Low was just outside, and one of my homies was like, yeah, Yumz and Sko in there, recording. And he was like, Yumz is here? Let me text him. So he texted me randomly. He was like, come outside, Brody. I was just like, what? Come outside. So I walked outside, and he was like, I was like, hey. So we went to the back, yo. We was all chilling. It was like me, him, and a bunch of other dudes just sitting there. And he was like, let me hop on this. I was just like, for sure.
Right,
so he hopped on it. He murdered it. I murdered it. My brother murdered it. And it was great. We shot a video for it like the next day. We was just like, hey, let's shoot a video for this. And he was like, let me get dressed, man. And we went out and we shot a video for it down in Woodlands, Longview or whatever. And it was great. We shot it in Woodlands and we shot it in Hilltop. It was great. It was a fun day. I spent the weekend with my brother, so we ain't had nothing to do but record music. It was amazing to me.
Hey man,
how well we.
All right, man. So this sound on this tape is a lot different than any other tape that you've done so far. I mean, was it difficult to transition into this trap sound, this sound that's not really, I guess we could say, you?
I wouldn't say it was difficult to transition into it because, simple bars, simple lyrics. Right. It was more harder to transfer out of it, to get back into, work. Because I started on Claustrophobic, like, right after I got finished with the tape. So I was like, oh, man, I'm still on that trap aspect. But to transfer into it, all I knew was, like, I just had a couple hit lines, gun bars.
Right.
About other people, because I don't shoot guns. I've never shot nobody. Talk about being in the hood, chilling on the block, selling drugs. Other people, I don't sell drugs. And it was just like, that was basically it for the sound for me. Because, it is a trap tape, more or less. So it was great working on it. It was fun. And I'm glad people dig it. But, it wasn't very difficult to transfer into it. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed working on it. It was pretty easy.
Good. I mean, is there any insight you gained about yourself or otherwise during like making this tape or the after effects?
Not everybody can do trap music, I guess. I don't know why, but I had a couple of features that was supposed to be on the tape.
Yeah.
Like my boy E-Bar, he's in Awkward Society. He a white boy. He's cool. He does conscious music. He does conscious music. And I was like, look, I'm gonna give you this Slim G. I'm gonna give you this Slim Jesus
Not the
drill
Slim
time.
Jesus, no.
Yeah, and he white too. He was like, "Fam, you trying to make me Hickory's own Slim Jesus, dog? Are you serious?" I was like, "Yeah." And it was like his test because we just added him in the Awkward Society. It was like his test. I was like, "You got to be able to do any type of music.
Yeah.
Do it. I don't care what you got to say." It took him forever to do it, and the tape was coming out. And you know, I found a better beat for him.
Yeah,
that's probably gonna be on the album. So I was like, "Look, I'll test you later, but right now I need you to start working on this."
Right.
Because he tried to dodge and dip it for the longest, thinking I was going to forget about it. I was like, nah, work on this. Nah. So not everybody can do trap music. And it was just amazing to me that, you know, I can transfer to any type of music. I guess that's just a gift for me, and I can do it in a timely manner.
Right.
It just depends on the sound. I could pretty much do it if I put my mind to it.
Yeah.
But and the tape doing numbers right now. Actually, it got more shares than I've ever got on any other tape that I've done.
Look at that. Look at that.
And I was just like, and it amazes me, and it kind of upsetted me a little bit. Like, it's good that it's getting plays and people enjoy it, but I never got plays on. I never got these type of shares on the type of music that I usually make.
Right.
So even though I was happy, it kind of upset me a little because it lets me think, oh, y'all vibe with this horrible stuff that I made. Because the tape not bad to me, but it's not like
it's not you. It's not something that you got passion for.
Yeah, and they was like, yeah, I dig it. I got so many compliments. He was like, bruh, this your best tape ever, dog. Word?
Wow.
This my best tape ever? Oh, I thought Rugrat Theory was a little better.
I was going to say, Rugrat Theory is pretty good. That's top tape, I would have to say, in my personal opinion. But
yeah, it bit off To Pimp a Butterfly a lot, but yeah, it was great.
Yeah. But tell us more about Awkward Society, man. Like, how did this even happen? You grouping with multiple artists and having your own group.
Okay, Awkward Society, starting off, my mentor, Days Down South. I call him Tone because that's what his old name was. Yeah. His name is Days Down South. He got a tape out called what's it called? Is it Bottle? I think he released Bottles and Roses and Bruises. He's an amazing artist and the most professionalist I've ever seen. Like, this nigga will make you start over on everything if it is not up to par, and he will take forever just to finish a simple thing, and then he'll just delete it and start over again. I'm just like, but these are amazing. No, it's not. Delete. Let's start over. So he started it. And he, for a while we was rocking with, you know, his old crew, because he was in a crew called Villain Gang, and it was like him, Big Meezus, I call him Meezus, he's cool, Busy Mac, and my boy Austin, my boy Apollo. Now, we were a great group for a while, but we all had different styles and different work ethics, so we never blended together.
Right. And
Tone's a very controlling type person when it comes to music, because he knows what he's doing, but he just gets over controlling. He doesn't realize that people work in different ways, and you can't work this way. So, after a while, Tone was like, "I'm not really with this group, John. I'm gonna go solo. I'm gonna give you the name. You can have the brand, and you can turn it into what you want to turn it in."
Wow.
Oh, and Isaiah was in it. So, Isaiah the kid, light skinned fam. That's the homie. Shout out to him. Right. He was like, "Look, dog, I don't know what's going on." Everybody else left, so it was just me, and I was just gonna build it up from the ground up.
Dang.
Isaiah was like, "I don't know what's going on, but I'm with you the whole way." So, ox season. I was just like, all right. So we took it. It was just me and Isaiah in first. After a while, we added my homie Awa, Anante. She's an amazing singer and a pretty dope rapper at that. She's in the army, so she doesn't really do much work anymore. But she's back now, so we might have to work on something for her. She's not still mad at me, but